Come on! Get
Dub
in!
City.
Dub
Another
City.
night stay
Dub
in
City.
the Dub Hotel
Dub City.
at Dub City.
Oh, what's that? Two in a bounce?
Two in a bounce?
Two in a
What's that?
bounce?
The first time in as long as I can remember.
What? We're actually a Premier League team?
Yeah,
What's
I know.
what's going on?
Unbelievable,
Holy
Jeff.
crap,
Unbelievable.
man. Oh, unbelievable scenes.
2-0.
Unbelievable scenes.
2-0.
2-0. It's just finished. We was 1-0 down on aggregate. At the beginning of the game from last game. Again, we was unlucky in last game, to be fair. It started off, I don't know how you feel, but I felt it was going to go exactly the same way because the luck was not with us.
No, exactly. Yeah, once again, we were peppering them with chances, hitting the post, having good opportunities in really good spaces and not making the right decisions. Like we kind of, it felt so similar to the first game. And then I saw the possession stats, and we had like 27% to their like 16. Oh no, we're gonna get like just dominated out of this game. But I think once that first goal goes in,
I think, mate, we needed it. I think without that, I think it was a lost cause. I can't lie. I was very, very upset when Havertz hit the bar. We had quite a few little chances and stuff, and people just like not their fault. That's the thing. It wasn't their fault, but it was just unlucky. And I thought it's going to go bloody same way. But no, we got that goal, Sterling. Great little goal, but he did blunder on the first bit of it. He did have a little bit of a fluff up there.
Hello.
And he literally, went to kick the ball, missed it, and then regained himself, went round. But, great finish. We can't say much. We bloody won the bloody game, man. I'm so ecstatic, man. Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Champions League.
Yeah, I know.
Who would have thought?
I know. And, to get the two was nice. Like, I can't remember the last time we scored 2 goals in a game, which is fantastic.
Before Christmas?
Yeah, literally.
Yeah,
I think so. Bournemouth.
Just after Christmas. Was it Bournemouth?
Yeah, it was. So that was great.
God.
And looking at SofaScore, looking at the stats, we created 3 big chances. Missed 2, but there we go. But we hit the woodwork, obviously. We had lots of good opportunities. How did you think about Havertz's performance? Obviously, he got the kind of deciding goal in the end, and also hit the post, and also had some really nice link-up moments. Did you think that was a good performance?
I think it was mid. Honestly, I think it was mid. I don't think it was bad, but I don't think it was great. It was much better than what he has been doing. I really don't see why we put him on a penalty when obviously Jorginho was so used to doing ours all the time. We're sort of like lost now. Who the hell does it? And I think as soon as he took the ball, I thought, oh, here we go. And here we go indeed. He hit the post. And I was raging. And then obviously we got the re-kick because of a infringement of the other Borussia Dortmund player. And he was actually the one to kick it away. And that's why it got given.
Okay.
So basically, he took it again and went exactly the same way. Ice. Vein. What was I saying? Ice in the veins. That's what I was saying. Ice in the veins. And you know what? To take 2 penalties in a row is heart wrenching for anyone, especially if you missed the bloody first one. So it wasn't a miss. It was on the post, but it's still like it's a penalty. It's so easy to score. Come on, you're meant to be a bloody professional here. He done a very slow run up, which I was like, it's sort of Jorginho-esque, but sort of just like, done his thing, slotted it bottom right. Overall, he had an okay game, I feel. I just don't think he's not our forward material, man. He's still not. There was plenty of chances where he just wasn't fast enough. He wasn't switched on enough. I think the vision from everyone was lacking. I noticed quite a lot. Obviously, we see it from a TV, so different perspective. But to us, like, there was so many times where like the likes of Gallagher, Sterling, especially Felix as well, had so much space, and they're going pass it, and they just go nah. Like, I don't even know, like they don't even know they exist. Like, but it's that vision sort of thing. But I think just lacking that tonight. But you know what? we bloody done it. We bloody done
Yeah.
it. So I can't really have a go too much. I mean, I still want Potter out, but but I think overall team effort absolutely amazing. That Leeds win, I think, really set us up for this, and I think. Going from Leeds 1-0, which is it's 1-0 to Leeds, to Borussia Dortmund, who's on a 12 or was on a 12-win game streak or something like that. And I was thinking before the game, I was like, well, someone's got to beat him. It can't go on forever, right? So, it is what it is. You come to the bridge and you get burnt.
Yeah.
So that's what it is.
Yeah, it looked like the atmosphere was pretty crackling, to be fair. Like the crowd
crackling.
Were up for it big time.
Oh yeah, and I think some of the players were getting involved with that as well. I noticed João Felix, as he recently said in a press conference. He was like getting the crowd going. He's like, yeah, come on, that. And I was like, you know what? I bloody love that. You're not even a Chelsea player. You're a loanee, and you're doing that. I'm like, get him in, get him in. Come on, sign the contract. I want him. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, and he even said, didn't he, that like or he made kind of quotes that saying like the Champions League thing is important to him as a player. And so that's clear, at this point with our Premier League season going the way it is, we kind of have to win the Champions League to get back in it.
Yeah.
I mean, we've done it
before.
What?
I'll take this. To be honest, we just beat Borussia bloody Dortmund on a 12-win streak or whatever the bloody was, and it's just like, what? Look at us now. Look at us now. And I want to say. This is what happens when Reece James and Chile are fit. This is what happens. We had both of them wings locked down. We could attack from anywhere. We could attack in the middle. I think Kova today was amazing. I think Kovacic was incredible compared to his last performance. But he was just pushing, and I like that. He was using his aggression, especially for the first goal as well. He proper got us up into that box area multiple times and just gone aggressive with it. I love that, and it sort of reminded me like what Rudiger used to do when he just got fed up and just went, you know what? I'm going up there whether you like it or not. That's it. And I felt he'd done that quite a few times today. So props to him. So we had the middle going up with Kova, and then each side. I mean, Chile and Cucurella. I thought it wasn't going to work. And I don't know about you, but at the start of the game, did you feel like they were tripping over each other a little bit? Because I did.
It seemed like it seemed a bit congested. I always feel a bit weird, when I see Cuckoo start that left centre back role. And I always felt like, God, he's going to get bullied. He's going to get, he's going to get run over. But it definitely wasn't quite clicking. I saw a few opportunities where Chilwell was making like a good run, and Cucurella had the chance to kind of play him a ball through, and that ball never really came the way that Chilwell wanted it to. Force him out really wide, which is frustrating because it's surprising how useful a ball in that position can be, and it was wasted.
Oh,
for
definitely.
Most of the night. It was such a strange, jilted performance. So many little good bits, but so many really bad bits. What do you think about Raheem Sterling goal? Obviously,
you know what? I can't fault him, but I can.
I know.
But you know what? We all have them days, don't we? We all have them days where we fuck up a little bit. And I think a little blunder. He recouped. He didn't lose his head. He didn't just do whatever. He regained it, and he went around the player sensibly and took a banging shot. To be fair, finish, absolutely quality finish, and there was I loved it because I could actually celebrate it. There was no VAR involved. I was just screaming at the top of my lungs. So I loved that, and it was just before half time. And you know what? I think Sterling put in a bloody good shift today. I think he was one of my top players today, and his energy, along with Felix, was just outstanding, especially in that first half. Just pushing.
Definitely. And being so aggressive and dangerous, on the last defender. Obviously, there are a few offsides called, but on another day, he might be one step, or this defender might be one step.
Exactly.
Away,
it was literally half a boot.
Yeah, I know.
It was half a foot.
Tiny, wasn't it?
It was nothing.
So, but I like, it's good to have players like that. If I don't know, a Mason Mount is starting, or if a Ziyech is starting, and even a Noni, really, you won't really get those kind of runs. So it's good to have that.
Not at all.
That kind of profile there.
I think it's infectious as well. it spreads to everybody, and you saw even Havertz having a little go,
Yeah.
and when does he run? Jesus Christ!
Breaking through sometimes.
So
It was nice.
he was actually doing something, and it was really good to see.
We've got to talk about
just reading off my notes now. I'll go on. Sorry.
Oh no, I just wanted to say about Kepa. I just saw the stat that said that we had more goalkeeper saves than they did, and I you know me. Biggest Kepa hater in the Chelsea fan base, or one of. I've got to give it up to him tonight. He made some fantastic saves.
Absolutely cracking save off that free kick
from Marco Reus.
That free kick save, because the free kick was banging. I can't take it. Like Royce, it's Royce. I mean, come on, right? And he took it, and I thought, oh god, here we go. It's in that same James Ward-Prowse position, and if it goes in, it goes in. Like you can't fault a keeper if it's in the top bins and they can't get it. So, you know what? Bloody credit to him. Absolutely outstanding save. Really good footwork to get himself over there to actually get it. And then everything else, he has a little bit of fumble here and there. Like he won't catch it, but he'll try and it'll drop. But he was straight on it. He was straight on it. So you know what? I don't mind that because he didn't muck up with that. But yeah, I thought Kepa brilliant game, and you know what? I'm not Koulibaly's biggest fan, but I think he had a great game as well. I think he him and Fofana just absolutely brick wall. That was. Especially with the headers, I don't know if you noticed, but a lot of people like crossing in, and all I saw was Fofana, Koulibaly.
He was,
and James. It's just headers. I thought there's going to be a concussion sub in a minute. What's going on?
People. Yeah, no, I know. I'm really liking the look of Fofana. Like since he's come back from his injury, and obviously Silverman out, Fofana's come in and he's looked really dynamic, and he's like really aggressive and super physical, and he doesn't look very tall. He's probably taller than he looks, but his heading is amazing as well. Like his leap is great, and he absolutely just smashes through people. I'm really
you saw that in Leeds,
yeah, exactly.
You saw that against Leeds, like the agility of the guy. And I think for such a young age, he brings that confidence and that like I'm here. What
bravado,
you do?
exactly.
You know what I mean? Like, come on,
well,
man.
it's a big money move for him, wasn't it? It was like 70 million. So
it is.
He had to prove that he had something about him, and hopefully, if he stays,
he does.
Fresh and fit and healthy and okay, then we'll see more of that, and hopefully even like alongside Silva. Because if they're going to keep doing the three at the back, which 2 wins out of 2 with 3 at the back now, you'd expect they'd continue with. It'd be quite a tasty combo to have. Badiashile on the left, Thiago Silva in the middle, Wesley on the right. I like that centre back 3.
Oh, I like
That's
that.
Tasty.
I
That's
like
tasty.
those. I like those. Yeah, no, that sounds amazing. And I want to say Enzo.
Yeah.
Again, sort of like a mid game. I want to say lackluster from him. From what we saw in the first couple of games when he arrived, he was amazing, and it sort of just dropped off a bit. I'm not too sure why. He wasn't terrible. He wasn't bad, but he wasn't great, and nothing outstanding from him. Some of the passes even going off skew. They weren't going to the player. So a bit lackluster from him, but not a bad game. But you know what, João Felix, like I don't know why he just fits Chelsea, man. Like he is just. Like, I love the way he was engaging with the crowd. I love his energy. I love that he's everywhere. He's like a free roam player, and he's just, I don't know. It just brings that I don't know, next level of energy to the group. And I think as I said before, I think it's infectious.
Yeah, I think definitely he's mercurial. I think is a good word for him. Like
is a good word.
Yeah, definitely he's clearly a player who likes to just do what he wants. In the kind of Eden Hazard mold. And I mean, he's not as good as Eden Hazard. I mean, we watched nearly 10 years of him, and we know what he used to be able to do. But I think that if there wasn't Havertz in the squad, if we were going with like a traditional, more of a solid centre forward option, to have him around them, I think he would be even better as well. I think him and Havertz do quite a lot of the same thing, and Havertz isn't always like the best. I don't know if Havertz is always the best to combine with. You know what I mean? He can get bullied out of games, and you could lose him a bit. And then Felix has got to do a lot of work on his own. But his dribbling, his ability to go past people, makes it just glide past people, makes it look easy. And he's like, clearly his enthusiasm and it's like he knows that everyone's watching him. This move is so big for him, and he has to prove like he's that guy. And obviously his goal scoring hasn't been that good. We had a lovely goal, obviously, in one of his early games. That
was a great goal as well.
So he's clearly got it. But hopefully, if this system persists and we are generally more dominant, we make him more chances. Hopefully, he can eat off that a bit better.
No, I totally agree. I think Havertz and him do sort of a similar job. I think if we had a, if Aubameyang was allowed in our squad tonight, I think that would have actually been okay to have him there as well, or even Dartre Fofana. But it is what it is. We had to go with Havertz. Mason Mount obviously nowhere to be seen because he had a suspension. So it's a shame because I would have liked to see Mount on because I think with his bad form, you got to give him time, man. Like you can't just put him to the side and be like, "I'll come back when you're better." Like I think bringing Mount on should have been. Obviously, we couldn't, but in like an ideal world would have been like 60 minutes. Take off. I would have actually took off Enzo or someone for Mount to come on, and then maybe change the formation from there, depending on how the game went. But overall, I think we played very well. I think we played brilliantly, honestly. And Dortmund, again, unlucky at times, but bloody hell, so have we. I
don't think. We clearly didn't play like glittering football, and we didn't need to because Dortmund didn't even create a big chance, so they weren't like kind of at the races, and clearly we weren't allowing them the kind of like counter-attack opportunities we were in the last game. So they couldn't provide anything to really trouble us.
Well, they had who scored last time?
Adeyemi. He's out injured.
They didn't have him
exactly. Yeah, so they didn't have that.
So that was a massive threat off the table straight away.
For sure. I've seen Chelsea play better, of course. I've seen us have better Champions League games, but we have heritage. We have Champions League heritage. Like this is what we do, we have terrible seasons in the Premier League and we win Champions Leagues. So, who knows, maybe we'll do that again. I don't know.
This is what we do, exactly. This is what we do.
I don't know when the draw is for the next round. I'm guessing it'll be after tomorrow's games.
Probably be this Friday or something.
We'll see where we're at. I'm sure we'll know soon and we'll react to it.
So just to finish it off, obviously we are the pride, and we are the pride of London. But who was leading the pack tonight?
Oh, I don't know. That's a good question. You got to tell me.
Who's our leader of the pack tonight, though?
I don't know. I don't know.
I want to give it to Felix.
Okay.
I want to give it to Felix. Up to you, obviously. Sure. But I think Felix. But it's a hard decision, man. We had Sterling very good as well, and I think Chile put in a bloody good shift.
Yeah.
But I just think the energy, the enthusiasm, the mercurialness, as you said. I think João Felix was our leader of the pack tonight. I think.
Yeah. Do you know what? I can't really argue with that too much. I like the general sense of the performance he put in, and as I said, although he didn't score. And others in the attacking line.
He's a vital part.
But yeah, exactly. I feel like his aura and his energy kind of made those chances possible. So yeah, I'll go with you on that.
Cool. João Felix, you are the leader of the pack tonight, and we won a bloody game of football.
We did. What a feeling! 2 in a row. Let's keep going.
God, let's keep going.
Who do we have next in the Premier League? Let me have a look.
Let's keep this energy.
Leicester. We've got Leicester in the Premier League in 4 days at 3 p.m. That's on Saturday at 3. So, we will preview that further in the main show coming out on Friday.
Yes.
But fingers crossed for 3 in a row.
Yep, and we'll also do a in-depth review on the next podcast, and obviously go into more what happened at Leeds or against Leeds, and what happened tonight. But for now,
thank you for watching.
Up the Chelsea!